Welcome to this nice platoon carry match, and as you can see we're in the AMX120 and we're up against an OM platoon, which proved to be quite tough competition. Of course they're good players, so that always helps. At the start I'm going to the right together with my platoon mate to see what we encounter there, which is a rock, and then after we circumvented the rock we continue on. As you can see, there's not many people going to the right. There's one Lorraine, a T-44 and a T-54, and there's a Borsig behind me. And already the guy from the OM platoon is over there, so trying to see if I can get a shot off, but he's behind cover, so keep advancing. I'm not going to push the zero line like I usually do to where that Lorraine is, because I'm far too big and slow to get out of dodge when I'll be under fire. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up shot here, see if I can snipe some of them from the side. Got some lousy shots on the 1-2-1, not enough, so and of course there's this big rock in the way, so I have to relocate a little bit in a sec. Seeing if I get some shots on the pattern, but it's a little bit annoying because now you can shoot through walls obviously, but you still can't see the silhouette through walls, so it's difficult to tell if people are actually in shot, like this T-54. I got a really flimsy thin shot, so that was a wasted shell, not enough. Already our flank seems to be melting. That 1-2-1 relocated, so he's in a really good position now together with the T-44. Our bat shot spotted their arty and is going around the back, but yeah, that's a difficult situation even for that tank. So still seeing if I can get some shots off here, but oh well, it happened. So got one shot in, but he pulls back before I can shoot again. And now that their T-45 is pushing, so it's time for me to move and reload. I would love to have helped my platoon mate a little bit further, but I'm really no use there, because the T-54 will soon circle around behind and that would just expose my massive tank to all kinds of fires. So I'm pulling back a little bit and trying to save that Borsig. So reload it, so taking aim, and of course the shot is a tracking hit, because why else would we need to actually do damage? So now this T-44 is coming for me. I'm moving. Can't stay around here, so there he is. Put one shot in. Can't put the other one in, and it's time to move. And at this point I thought the T-44 would be smart and actually come around properly, but for some reason he wasn't interested, which was his mistake, because if he killed me right there and then, they might have actually won the match, but he doesn't. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not spotting me either, so I guess he pulled back a lot further. I unfortunately had to abandon my platoon mate back there against 3 tanks, but as I said, if I died there we probably would have lost the match. So in the end it proved to be a good gamble, but it's still not nice. Well, enemy shooting enemies is always good, so waiting for the reload. There we go, T-44. Oh, hello. One shot in, two shots in, and pull back. Now that OM guy in the IS-7 is pushing, so you get one shot in, he's killed, he's getting hit. Killing the SCA-1 and forward, so now I'm reloading. Use my repair kit to repair my engine, because if I haven't got the little speed that I have, I'm pretty much dead. I don't know why that OM guy, well, I probably do know why he's focusing on the lure instead of me, but not the smartest thing to do at this point. So I'm just waiting for my reload to finish. That 121 needs to die, so of course a tracking hit, why not? Put one shot in, pull back, T-71, kill him, and the IS-7 is not focusing on me, so 3 kills, and then the T-54 pops up, and now I'm dead, because yeah. That was a shame. But then again, my platoon mate is still alive, so we do have a good chance. I did get 6 kills out of this, so that's the top gun already. And a nice Reaper of 3. He managed to kill the T-54. And at this point we're telling him to actually take the 0 line, because as you can see the T-92 is spotted in their base, but there's no guarantee that he will stay there, and the 0 line with all the pushes and everything provides the best cover. So that's what he is doing. But first seeing if the arty sort of moved into town. But he didn't, so now it's the long road around, unfortunately. But then again, that probably will give us the best chance, because I already asked him what the view range of the T-92 is, but it is pretty good for an arty. You'll see later on, you can sort of spot halfway across the map, which is quite far. Even though Kazanset has got coated optics on this one. And I'm telling the T-125 to not map spam, because we need the sound of the ping for when the other guy is spotted. And if someone's continuously pinging the map, that's really annoying and distracting. At this point I was telling him there's a good chance that the arty will actually come either over the 0 line or right through the middle, because he might think that Sunset is still in town. But still nothing spotted, so as you can see, as a platoon we've got 10 kills already, which is really nice. It's the majority of the enemy team obviously, so that's always good. Although we won't get any special medals for it, because unfortunately 2 of us are dead. So I don't really know why he was driving on the road like this, but at this point he gets spotted, so he quickly dives behind the building, and he thinks that he's spotted from the E line, but I was actually saying to him, no, it's the 0 line that you got spotted, because you were in the middle of the road. But and then he gets splashed, 15 HP, which is a miracle. But as you can see, the shot landed left of the building, and that means that the arty is actually on this line. So he's got about 30 seconds to make his move. So full speed ahead. I'm telling him as well that he needs to be careful that the RT doesn't ram him to death, because he's got 15 HP and he weighs nothing, so even an RT can ram him to death. And there he is, so told him to pull back. And that's the carry. Nice match.